The state makes good on a judge's order. This is a Channel 5 News update. The Valley property owner arrested after years of not cleaning up a property near Rio Hondo. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez in our Cameron County newsroom with the latest on this case.
Property owner William Templeton was taken into custody and went before a Harris County judge. During that contempt hearing, he agreed to work with the state to finally clean up his property. Folks living near the Hazardous site hope this time it's for real. Natividad Galvan remembers it like it was yesterday.
I saw it when it was barely starting, but I couldn't do nothing.
He's talking about the massive 2012 fire that broke out on this property at the corner of FM 803 and FM 106. He lives just a few yards away. Galvan tells us a black cloud of smoke fueled by hundreds of paint cans could be seen from miles away. He says the fire happened more than 6 years ago. There's plenty of remnants. Property owner William Templeton was cited several times by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality for not clearing these hazardous materials left behind. TCEQ spokesman Andrew Keyes tells us since Templeton ignored their latest orders, they asked the Attorney General's office to step in and take legal action. After missing an October court date, law enforcement officers arrested Templeton last week on contempt charges. OAG spokeswoman Kaylee Laverne says during his hearing in Harris County, Templeton told a judge he would clean up the Rio Hondo property. Galvan says he can't even stand to look at it when he drives by it. He hopes Templeton will finally clean up the mess.
Well, I'm glad about that. Just to do something about it, because it's not right like that. It don't look right. We're ignoring the place there.
Despite numerous attempts to reach him, Templeton hasn't spoken to Channel 5 News about this issue. The OAG spokeswoman tells us they're working to finalize an agreement in writing so that Templeton knows exactly what the state will expect of him, so his property will fall in compliance with environmental standards. From the Cameron County Newsroom, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.
And Channel 5 News has been following this story for years. This is a Channel 5 News Extra. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality had been trying to get Templeton to clean up the potentially hazardous site long before that fire broke out. In 2008, TCEQ cited Templeton for violations on his property and ordered a cleanup. 4 years later, in 2012, that massive fire breaking out on the property, thousands of cans of paint materials burned for days. Then in 2015, the TCEQ ordered Templeton to pay $300,000 in fines. 2 years later, in 2017, the state asking the Attorney General's office to take legal action. A failure to appear in court last month led to Templeton's arrest.